It's still early at 11 o'clock in the morning, and Michael Garcia checks the refrigerator. Yep, things are starting to go bad. Though not bad enough where we can't eat some of them. So he'll probably start, you know what, in fact, we'll do so now. We'll start powering through what we know we can actually eat, and we'll leave the rest to just rot away, I guess. Let's go and eat this burger. Let's see what we do as far as our hunger is concerned. We're well fed. Let's just have an eggplant. And we're gonna head right outside. I'm picking up pretty much instantly after the last episode, though it's been a couple of days for me personally. And we have turned the game off and turned it back on since, so you never know, there could be some zombies out there. But his first goal and his only goal right now is to re-secure the safety of this and pull the car in just a little bit closer. As you can see, the building is starting to be overrun slowly by plants on the outside. It means that, you know, the world is starting to decay and give way to the natural rise of the earth. This is going to happen more and more. Roads are going to get cracked. Buildings are going to get taken over by wildlife and plants. Specifically plants, I guess, would be the better wording there. And it's going to start looking like a true post-apocalyptic wasteland. I don't know if I've actually ever played prior to having the game actually go into the kind of falling apart stage before. I've definitely played the game since it's been introduced. I just don't know if I've played long enough to actually see it. So this might be the first time I actually see it, and it's a many-year-old feature. To give you an idea, the last time I played this game with any sense of longevity. But things are going well, and we have a lot of work to do. We really do need to start making these walls better. See, we can actually start creating these walls now to level 1, level 2. We can start working on level 1 anyway, and we probably will. But our real big concern and our big goal is these packs that have found their way over to our haven, to our safe house. We could also get the electricity up and running, but that's going to start eating away at gas. And I am concerned about that. I don't know if I really want to be keeping electricity running just for our food. We don't have enough. I'd say we don't have enough. Yeah, let's go. I genuinely don't think we have enough. Come on. Perishable food to start wasting gas. So I'm not going to. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what keeping the power on, what its uses would be for me at this point, other than keeping the food that I have still viable for a little while. Beyond that, I'm not quite really all that sure what I want to be doing. Oh, you're fast. You're so fast. All right, you're on the ground. Let's push you back and start stomping on you. Easy. Don't know why you went down so quickly. You're moving quicker. Okay, let's see if we can get here. There we go. We can get both. Anyway, I was gonna say, I know I saw one pop over that fence over there, but we're fine so far. This is actually working out phenomenally well. They are not paying too much attention to the sounds of their brethren being stomped on and murdered. Push off, sir. I prefer to keep myself in one piece, please. Nothing good on them, but beyond this one, that actually seems to be good enough. And I think we're gonna start trying to at least maybe make, oh, there's a patch, there's a pack over there. 4 of them. They could wander off at some point, so I'm not gonna worry too much about them. I do want, ooh, vitamins. I do want to actually create a level 1 wall over here, just to see what it looks like. So we need 4 nails and 2 planks. Nails are not that big a deal. Actually, you can see a preview of it right there. Planks, on the other hand, a little bit more difficult to get our hands on, but I think we have a little bit of a stash somewhere not too far. But let's pull our car in now that we've cleared out, and then let's see what we can do. Maybe we want to fill our generator. We're going to want to at least connect the generator. I don't think we have it connected. So let's go ahead and start this up. Ugh, come on. Come on! There we go. All right, We're just gonna pull you in. We actually might want to do some work on the car as well before we really take it out anywhere. But let's see. Let's connect to the generator. It's gonna take some time, but we're actually gonna be able to do it. We can actually take a look at generator info. No fuel. That's all right. Let's actually go ahead and pop some fuel into it right now. Just one. Add fuel. Okay, it's at 80%. So each gas can is about 80%. Good to know. And if I turn it on, I don't want it on, but I'm going to turn it on for a second. It does seem like it makes noise. That was my primary concern. It's still at 80%. I'm just going to swing in real quick and see if it's actually turned on everything. I imagine it must have. Mostly want to head upstairs and check the refrigerator. Because we could... I'm trying to really... What use does power have this early? Maybe there's something later on I can power my own lights and stuff like that. I know this place is a freaking mess. Yeah, everything's getting refrigerated. Re-refrigerated, I guess. That's all right. Fair enough. I think it might be a waste of fuel to leave it on, and it's actually just kind of obnoxiously loud. I can still hear it up here, rumbling beneath. Let's swing down. I know running I'm not supposed to, but at the same time, my patience is low. Ooh, our carpentry's at almost 3. And I want to just get out there. So we have the nails. We just need 2 planks. Good enough. Well, this is cool. I like that there's a generator now. Alright, let's keep it off. Okay, I didn't know if it was still going. Let's pop across the street. And let's see what we can do here. So I think the way I want to manage my projects in priority is fence and farming are kind of really close. In order to get a good farm up and running, we need to get rain collectors out because going through our water is going to start happening very fast. Oh, the buildings are starting to crack too. And we do have planks here, which is great. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's keep it slow. We're carrying a lot of stuff. Our movement is incredibly compromised. Oof, and she sees us. That was my worry, is that she was going to see us, but no, she actually was just moving. Maybe she heard us walking, couldn't really see, her vision's not good enough, and got distracted by her own shuffles in the grass. All right, we're right at the walls. Let's see. Carpentry. I need a hammer. Do I not have one on me? Thought I usually carried one on me. I gotta go through this inventory between episodes at some point. Don't worry about that notebook for a minute. Oh, we can create one with a window as well. Well, let's just go here and do the wall. Keep an eye behind us, make sure we're good. Aha! And now we have a wall. How beautiful. We can actually turn it into a wall level 2 from this point as well. We're not going to. We're out of nails, because of course we are. Looks like the water has yet to run out, which is good. So we're going to fill up all of our water bottles now that we have some walls up. And we're going to go ahead and swing upstairs and stash a good chunk of these. I know, again, sprinting, I'm aware, but it's not really all that dangerous where I'm at right now. So I'm not going to stress about it. And we're definitely putting all of our bottles of water in here for now. Granted, it's not refrigerated any longer, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to also lighten our load significantly. And what I need to do, or what I'd like to do, and I don't know if it's possible, but if I have a pen, let's take the pen out. Write notes in an empty notebook. All right. So Michael Garcia knows he needs things he's got to take care of. He's got to make sure he takes care of a lot of things. So fencing, garden, rain collectors, and car tune-up. So these are the things that he wants to get done. Fencing, garden, rain collectors, and tune-up. Kind of, they're all relatively similar in terms of their priority in his mind. They're all very important to do. So what he gets done first is kind of up in the air. I genuinely think, though, we're going to rest up. I genuinely think that getting the garden at the very least rolling is going to be ideal. And if we can get a rain collector as well, that would kind of help us significantly. So our garden's going to be back here. I'm just coming back here to throw some bullets in here that I don't really need. And we got to put all of our food away, of course. I want those rounds. All right. I'm about as organized as I'd like to be. I realize that actually our need for a rain collector barrel is going to be difficult for us to build for a little while. We actually need to be at carpentry level 4. So I think for the rest of the remaining day, we're going to pop out and swing by to some nearby houses, buildings, and see if there's anything at all that we can knock out or deconstruct for some leftover experience. Because I believe even after building these 2 walls, which actually now can't be seen through, don't think that's enough. Yeah, we're not quite there. I do want to write specifics, however, about what we need to take care of on this vehicle before we move on. So what I want is to, wow, the hood is at 3%. Okay. Let's go into our hiking bag, or rather our inventory here. We're going to go and write some notes. Under car tune-up, specifically, we're going to new hood, right and left, headlights. Let's actually take a look and see if there's anything else we want to replace that we're going to want to keep an eye out for. Those 2 are at the top because they're both basically broken. Front left tire, because that's at 43%. Anything under 50%, I think we want to replace. That might be our bar. Seems that's about it. We have a lug wrench on us, so we might be able to just pop a tire. It's a value tire. Wheel friction. Yeah, it's not got that much friction left on it. Let's take a look at the front left tire over here on these cars very quickly, because I don't know how I would get it out. So let's pop this. We've got a few zombies wandering over there, and I probably want to get rid of them. Front left brake. Yeah, their tires are all messed. Hood? I imagine the hood. Yeah, the hood is effed. Headlights are mostly broken. This whole car is mostly a shell. Nothing that we need or want can be scavenged off of it. I just wish we could move it, get rid of it in some way. Because I don't think we can actually move this one. There isn't even a trunk for it. We can't even break it down. Dismantle car wreck. Welding mask and a propane torch. That might be something we could easily do. I don't know if we have a welding torch, but we have propane tanks at least. Okay, all right, fair enough. This is exciting stuff. This is just mechanics I've never really gotten to play with before. And while I could easily jump into cars that I've gotten keys for and just replace my cars over time, there's an attachment that I like to have to certain things. Vehicles, you know, kind of fixing it up yourself. You really attach yourself to it and get to know the car, and it really does become your car. And I think it's more fun. And I think Michael Garcia wouldn't be one to kind of trade out cars, especially a police car. That means a lot to him, specifically for what he's gone through. All right, here's some cars over here. Let's see how we can remove these things. I'd really like to remove maybe a hood at least. All right, come here. I wonder if I got a different colored hood, if I'd even be able to put it on the police car, and if it would change color. My guess is probably not. I highly doubt it, but you never know. All right, let's just go over here. All right. Front left tire's at 52. We can deflate it. We can't uninstall it without a jack. We've got a jack in our car. Good enough. It's good to know anyway. Hood is in very good condition. It requires a wrench. Oh, I didn't bring my wrench. Let's go get it. And we can get the jack, too. We can at least replace them. I don't know if I'm gonna take that tire, but the hood is in very good condition, so I'm gonna take that at least. Wrench. Jack. We could tire pump it as well. Our pressure in this tire is not great, and that's something I need to be paying attention to. I imagine it has a lot to do with gas mileage and how much I'm gonna get out of it beforehand, but all this we'll play around with, and we'll just learn over time how things work specifically as a team. How's my sprinting doing? We're almost at sprinting level 2. Okay. Hood? We don't have basic mechanics. Recommended skill of 3. Oh. We could uninstall the tire, though. But I don't know if I want to get a 52% tire. We have a tire pump back home. Low condition tires, less friction on the road, a critical lack of condition. This. So we need to get our mechanics skill up. How do we do that? We have 1 EXP. Maybe by taking the tire off of cars, we'll gain some mechanics experience. I imagine that that's probably the best way to get mechanics experience anyway. Front left tire. Let's just uninstall it. Let's just take it. We have a 35% chance of damaging it. Let's just do it. Lug wrench out of our bag. We go to the tire. And we took it. Now, I assume we're carrying it. Let's see if we damaged it. Ooh, it's a performance tire. It's at 66 out of 100. It actually works fine. All right, a performance tire. Let's get this installed, and I think when we get back, we'll go to sleep. Let's see if it helped our skill. Oh, did it? No. No. We gained 0.9 experience for removing a tire. All right, I need to figure out a better way of gaining mechanic experience, because I can't take care of my car if I can't repair it. And we put it through hell on the last trip. Quite a distance to drive it. We hit a number of zombies along the way. We had to take sharp turns, jam the brakes on because of my own misguided attempts at going too fast. I bet you it doesn't really matter what tire I use, now that I think about it. But we're going to have to uninstall and then install. So let's front left tire, uninstall. Headlights I completely forgot to do. Uninstall. We damaged the tire. That's okay. What happened? Item missing. Install. Performance tire. And that's it. It's in. And it works fine. Okay. It sounded like something broke, but it might just have been the wheel being damaged. Let's bring the wheel inside. We'll just drop it in the garage area for now. We'll kind of use it as our... Oh, okay. We're going to sneak. We can't go to bed yet. I think it's obvious as to why. We'll swing back out momentarily. Let's drop the tire on the ground. We'll go ahead and equip in our primary. I think I totally forgot to drop this other hiking bag I did. Let's just get that out of our inventory. I'd really like to not have to deal with them right now, especially since we're slightly exerted. We have been doing some work. Oh, that's so many. I did not mean to drag all of them. Alright, 2 kind of peeled away, got distracted. Don't want to put myself up against a fence, so let's start pushing. Okay, I don't like that at all. Oh my god, look how fast she is. Back up. We have a giant backyard we can use. I'm thinking I'm going to drop a backpack back here. Oh man, there's somebody else back here too. Let's just start dropping. Let's equip this in both hands. can do more damage that way. Let's start winding up. Okay, I couldn't see her anymore, so I don't think I'd automatically push her. Okay, back up. I missed my push. And we know we have one back here, or at least he was back here. Do we have beta blockers on us? Usually we do. Probably in our bag, unfortunately. Starting to get very hard to see. Good. I think it's our exhaustion mixed with our panic that is making it very hard for us to see. Okay, he's still there. Let's move in a little bit. Probably don't need to use our bat anymore. That's kind of an emergency decision. Well, maybe if we can knock him down with it, because we're wielding it with both hands. Perfect. West Point map. Likely incredibly useless, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and grab the big hiking bag. Throw that on our back. Grab the normal hiking bag. And equip this as secondary. Now there's two more that were out there. I think, though, we're clean and clear to probably ignore them until the morning. As long as we don't make a lot of noise while we're inside, we should be able to sleep soundly. Oof, I can't see anything. Morning rises, close to 8 a.m. We didn't hear any glass break, which is good. We wake up a little hungry. Our food's probably rotted away a little further by now. Rotten, rotten, rotten. Let's just eat the ham before it goes bad. It's a lot of food, but we know in the morning that we have to head outside and kill off a couple of zombies anyway. And I really want to get my carpentry up soon. I thought I had a trowel somewhere, but I couldn't find it while I was organizing. Not necessarily in my inventory. I know we left one behind, but I thought I had one here in our base, and I can't for the life of me find it. So we might need to keep an eye out for a trowel as well. I took all the seeds out of my house just because I know I want to start working with them. They haven't gone very far. Good. Come on. Killing zombies at this point has become so routine for him. I can't imagine he's thrilled about it every time. It's so repetitive, and the bodies of those who used to live in this town start littering the place. They, of course, will naturally congregate to where Michael Garcia lives. He is the only one alive and active. The car keeps coming back here, so of course, slowly but surely, they're going to follow the noises of the engines, the brakes, and so on. And he's going to have to live with the fact that those who were once his neighbors are now the corpses that fertilize his soil. Though, not actually, because I'm aware that that would poison the crops, and I don't want that to happen. All right. Courthouse it is, I think. We're going to get rid of these benches first. Let's grab a hammer. Let's get rid of these benches while we can. Hopefully nobody comes pouring out the windows. Seems good so far. We have one over here. But we're very close at the next point. And if I can just get to Carpentry 3 today, having built those two walls, and actually repaired a piece of my vehicle, which I am excited I learned how to do. We don't need another one of those. It's been a productive return home after such a long journey out. Sometimes it's nice to just focus on that. Focus on what you can control. And we really do have to get this base up and running. Either way. This time is no longer on our side. Hello? Let's take the garbage bags. Really? A propane? A propane tank is what I need? Oh, hello. Are you guarding the chairs? Guardian of the chairs! I bequeath you to stay on the ground and die. Lots and lots and lots of boards in here, by the way. Ugh, blood spatters to the ground. Ooh, a key. To what, though? I can actually hop over that. All right. Saw. Well, I've got that too, game. You can't stop me. Hello? I'm coming to the back room. Where you have a table and a chair for, I don't know, the stenographer, maybe? All power is off. I have to be very careful. Looks like we're going to be in the clear here. I think I need to read a carpentry book after this. There it is. I think we're going to read a carpentry book. Let's take carpentry 3. And with this, if we take a look at furniture, we can build some shelves. Very useful, but rain collectors, we're still 1 off. Which is a bummer, because all you need is garbage bags and nails? Oh, and planks. I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But before we waste any more of our precious experience points, I think we're going to have to stop on that just so we can read. Equip as our secondary and our primary. All right, let's make our way out. We made a lot of noise. Kind of broke down a lot of furniture. We've gotten bored of doing it, even though we're learning so much. Hello? Okay. Front doors. I haven't really learned this building, unfortunately, so I am afraid. But looks okay. Can we hit up this shop? I don't know if I've hit it up yet. I've cleared out some glass. There's a lot of furniture in here that we could easily clean up. Actually, while there's a zombie here, let's clean him out. Come on, hit the ground, dude. You gotta go on the ground. There you go. We're not being followed. Sorry, I'm stomping on the door. Okay, back up. I don't know why it made that noise. I immediately panicked. It made the zombies are here noise. Clean out that broken glass, leave that window open, and get the hell out. Honestly, she went inside. Let's clean up this one. Anything we could do to make this part of town safer for us to traverse with our car, or if we want to eventually loot these buildings, which if you think about it, we really haven't been able to touch these buildings yet, is good in my books. Come on. Sometimes it just a little thwack with the hammer, or with the bat rather, weakens her stance. Down she goes. Big hiking bag. Yep, we gotta take it, because we're gonna replace our normal hiking bag with another big hiking bag. We just have to. Got a long way to go, Michael Garcia. Cars, farm, fencing, safety, power. Feels like you might have wasted the first half of your survival so far, but there's always a way out, as long as you try hard enough. Let's get that garden up and running.